Hey and welcome folks, Mark Rolton coming to you live today from Siem Reap, central Cambodia. If you're wondering what the hell happened to Mark's assault on Mount Everest Kathmandu, I want to give you an update. Obviously with the earthquake it was too dangerous to be going anywhere near it. I was due to fly out on May 7th and hook up there obviously with my guide, but thank goodness I didn't. As you know, a subsequent earthquake, it wasn't an aftershock, but measuring over 6 on the Richter scale would have actually hit where I was at the bottom of Mount Everest trekking up. So it's funny how things work out. So what I did was I decided to pack up the family, let's head over to Cambodia and check out what's going on here and obviously see where our money and our good efforts are going. And I'm so glad I did. In the last 72 hours I have learned so much about human trafficking and child prostitution and just how enormous this industry is here and how desperate this industry really is from the outset. And I just wanted to highlight just some of the key points that, over the last couple of days I've met with women and girls, that are ranging anywhere from 8 years old to their mid-30s that have been shackled to this incredibly desperate situation, whereby I met a woman just yesterday morning that was literally locked in a pig's cage for over 18 months. Naked, afraid, alone in a basement of a building because she refused to sleep with 30 clients a day. And then you're talking about a young girl, and it's just completely messed up. And the reason I mention these is just to give you some real insight as to what's going on in other parts of the world. You and I don't see this. We think about, how annoyed or disappointed we are that our latte is not the right temperature, or that there's so much traffic in Sydney, or why the hell is it that it takes so long for Foxtel to upload on the TV? I mean, really folks, this is where the world is at today, and it's absolutely everywhere. They believe that today over 2 million people are involved in some form of bondage around human trafficking, and most of those being children, clearly. You and I obviously want to make a change, and I've really now committed a big portion of my energies, along with my wife, into seeing this happen. Many of you have made donations to our Walk for Want, but not that Kathmandu and Mount Everest is not going to happen. It's going to have to be next year. But for now, I'm here on the ground. I'm committed to seeing this turn around. And we've already got a fundraiser on foot. If you're not too sure, we're approaching now 50,000 Australian dollars, which I'm absolutely stoked to say. We only started a couple of weeks ago, and it hasn't gone to my Massland family. That's just from my colleagues, friends, associates, people that I know in business networks and those that are close to me. But now I'm extending an arm to you. If you want to help out, feel free. If you want to donate some money, by all means knock yourself out. And here's what's going to happen. It's going to be rescuing young girls from illegal brothels here in Cambodia. You're talking about kids that range anywhere from 6, 7, 9 years old, 14, 15, that are absolutely terrified by the prospect of having forced sex with people double, 3 times, 4 times their age. Now hear me when I say this, they are forced to sleep with over 20 to 30 clients a day. They call them clients here, can you believe it? And that is a normal daily routine for these poor girls. We've obviously set up a building down the road here, a clinic as many of you know, and I'm committed to seeing that work even better. So whatever you are willing to donate as a lump sum, I will personally match it dollar for dollar. We're approaching now $50,000 and I haven't even released it to my Massland family. I believe that you and I can get this thing to 150 grand Australian. Now let me just give you some insight to what that buys here. Today, the average wage in Cambodia is about 85 to 115 US dollars a month. So think of what 150,000 Aussie dollars does here. It builds clinics, it rescues kids physically from an illegal brothel. It gives them hope, it gives them education, school books, pays for the education, a bike and a uniform. Now if you want to continue that on, you want to now put your best foot forward, feel free to do so. It's 35 bucks a month. That takes care of someone's education costs, a kid's uniform, school fees, and obviously their food in one of our clinics, in one of our shelters here. So if you want to support us, by all means go for it. And if you don't, I'm cool. I just want you to understand that you and I have got it very bloody good. Where we live in Australia, we really are part of the first world. You come to places like this, and it just highlights how desperate measures really are. So this is Mark Rolton wishing you all the very best with your financial endeavours, and I hope that your money is going to a good cause, because I genuinely believe that when you and I take the focus of our own needs and put those onto others, it's extraordinary what you and I can do in a financial sense. Wishing you all the best. Have a great afternoon. Bye for now.